Hello Broducers, it's Ozgun here. Lately I released a bootleg for Billie Eilish Bad Guy, and today in this video we will take a look of this project, and this video is going to be a walkthrough video of my latest release. If you're ready, let's get into that track. Okay, this is the project file, and let's start with the kick. The kick is sound like this. And actually it has two different layers. One layer is this. And one is the transient, the attack. For the bass, I use the bigroom kick. And I just sidechained it. Like this. The bass line together sound like this. It's always good to layer your own kicks and basses instead of just using the pre-made sample, because that's why it's gonna feel more original and more unique. For shaker, to make it more white, to get a white feeling, you can make just stereo delay for the left and right speakers. With this, it's gonna feel like more white in the track, and it's gonna open your mix in terms of stereo imaging. And we have right, I guess, the same technique again to make it white. And this is just the offbeat sample by Respawn. As I remember, there are no processing. No, I just dipped some frequencies. I just cut the low end from the sides to make mono till 150 Hz and sidechained it to make it tighter. And I have some A samples and again some percussions. And then we will go to the claps. Just a regular cashmere claps. There is just an EQ on them. So let's open all the drums and hear what do they sound like together. And I guess that's all for the intro drums to ambient background sound. They are going to the same channel and together they sound like this. And some sweep downs, some crashes. And the intro is sound like this all together. Oh, let me show you the... Okay, let's go to the break. In the break, I use the original tracks a cappella.
White shirt, now red, my bloody nose sleeping.
I found this on YouTube. And for the processing, I use Buildup from Waves, and it's focus lead preset. After that, there are slightly compressing with RVox, some EQ, some de-esser, and that's all. An endless smile for automation purposes in the for the build-up part. Let's go to the other elements of the break. This is a plug sound from Avenger. For the processing, I did nothing fancy, just Camel Crusher and effector with the Vox mode to make it more vocalish sound, and reverb, EQ, and filter. For the leads actually are for background because the vocals will take all the place in the track. So I just wanted to just support them with some subs and a small sub lead. After plugs, there are subs. And there is one respace. And in the second part, the bass is changing for a more staccato bass. And the same ambient sounds going on, the same as intro. Because you wanna glue the track together, you need to use the same sounds in different sections in the track. And there is nothing special in the break, in the first break, I guess. We are directly going to the build-up in this first part. In the build-up, we have, let's see, a respace, the same bass going on here, but this time it's pitching up. And for the transitions, there are some FX sounds. And snare fill. And there is some ARP loop. It's, as I remember, from Ollie James, one of the Ollie James packs. Others are just sweeps and risers. Okay, let's go to the drop. For drop, let's start with drop leads. So drop leads are all from Spire. There are 4 layers and their processing is same almost, just a Camel Crusher and EQ. Let's see this one. I made one of them fully mono because when you stacking up layering leads, some sounds needs to have some stereo information and some of them should be in the mono. When you layering sounds together, you should consider that you need to have at least one sound that plays only in the mono and other sounds can be slightly stereo. This way your track will sound good. Your leads will be still powerful in every system, even a phone, even a crappy just little speakers. This is the way how you achieve that. So all the leads going to a lead bus, and in here I actually have 2 different reverbs for this track. One is this peak controller reverb. So let's hear them like this. If you wanna know how to make sidechain reverb, you can check my channel. I have a full detailed video tutorial about it. So there are two reverb in here. One is to make it a bit wet, and one is to make the leads create its own atmosphere, its own ambience. It's just a Valhalla standard reverb with Fruity Peak controller. Those are my settings. And I have nothing special, nothing fancy going on. Isotope trash to make it more loud. So it's like all the leads are going to lead bus, and they are at the same time going to a separate reverb bus. And in this reverb bus, there are 100% wet art acoustic reverb. It's long decay, and I have a limiter, and it's sidechaining the signal to its own. And I just dipped around 1K to separate the leads from the reverb. Those are the leads, and they are going to a lead bus. At the same time, they are going to a reverb bus, and the lead bus and the reverb bus, it's going to a lead final. And in lead final, I'm making my final sidechain. Actually, the only sidechain for everything. I hope it makes sense. It's a bit complicated in this project, sorry for that. And let's hear all the leads together. So leads are like this. Let's go to steps. So I actually layered so many samples. And I have some synth plug here. A sound from Vengeance. Just same stereo separating and reverb and EQ, that's all. There are some fills and there are some crowd noise as usual. And all the drop is like this. Break. So the second break is starting same as the first break, just added some Kashmir tic-tacs. But in the second part of the second break, I wanted to make something different from the first one. So I made a drum pattern like a disco beat. So the drop kick continues that in that part. And I programmed some drums like this. And there are a pad going on. and together they sound like this.
So you're a tough guy, like it really rough guy. Just can't get enough guy, just always so puff guy. I'm that bad type, make you mom sad type, make your girlfriend mad type, might seduce your dad type. I'm the bad guy.
And the second build-up is almost same as the first one. In here I just cut the last phrase of the vocal and pitch it up. And the second drop is almost same as the first one, just some hovers and that's all. Today that was it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe and share this video if you like it and enjoy it. And thanks for watching. See you on the next video.